Supposing if I have a function f of z is equal to a minus 2 by z minus z whole square plus a minus 1 by z minus z plus the regular part is equal to 0 into a and z minus. Okay. Here also residue is a minus 1 only. But how do I get this residue? If I multiply this with z minus z naught, then there will be an z minus z naught remaining here. If I take z tending to 0, z tending to z naught, this term will blow. So the limit does not exist. So how do I get a minus 1? So I want to give a prescription like this to find out the residue. If I am able to expand it like this, I can read out, like we have done there. 1 by z square is there, 1 by z is not there, so residue is 0. Here 1 by z is there, so residue is 1. If I am able to write a Taylor series expansion, I don't want a formula. I can simply read out what is the coefficient of 1 by z minus z. But if I want a prescription like this, how do I do it? So, how to get what do you do if you have a pole which is not simple? In this case, z equal to z naught is a pole, but is a pole of order 2. Correct? Here, z equal to z naught is a pole. So in general, we can have a pole of order m. Okay, so if you write f of z is equal to from a minus m divided by z minus z naught of m plus etc. A minus 1 divided by z minus z naught plus sum over n is equal to 0 to infinity a n into z minus z naught of m. Then we say that z equal to z naught is a pole order. You have all infinite negative powers of z. For example, so if you have f of z is equal to sum over n is equal to minus infinity to infinity a n z minus z naught of n, and a n is not equal to 0 for all n. For all minus infinity less than n, less than or equal to 1, less than or equal to minus 1. We have all infinite powers of negative, of inverse powers of z minus. So that means it is a pole of order infinity. Okay, so such singularities, for example, you have this function like this, e to the power 1 over z, which is nothing but 1 plus 1 by z plus 1 by z square into 1 by factorial, all powers of 1 by z. So then you say that z equal to 0 is an essential singularity. It's an essential singularity. What the residue? 1. Let there be infinite powers, it doesn't matter. Because we know that integral will be non-zero only if it is 1 by z is there. So residue is 1. So if we have an integral with a function which has an essential singularity, we don't have to worry. Okay, so the residue is 1. Okay. So 3 types of singularities we have got. One is removable singularity, which we do not have to worry really because it can be removed. Then we have simple poles of higher order, and then essential singularity, essentially poles of infinite. There is only one type of singularity which I didn't discuss today, but we will be discussing in tomorrow's lectures. That's called branch point. So branch points are related to multi-value functions. So that particular singularity we will discuss. So these are types of singularities, and we can so I will stop here. After lunch, we will try to do some problems involving concepts that we have discussed. We are going to go fast. There is some requirement that some more emphasis on some points required from your teaching experience. You will tell me and then organize this so we can plan remaining lectures more oriented towards the needs. I have some plan, but as he told me in the morning,